Hi guys, what's up? All right, let's see who came in to say hi. Jamie's Country Living, Mimi's Place, Jerry and Susan from Butler Family Farm, my other channel, Joe Fix It For You, and Simply Jan Homestead. All right. Thank you guys for coming in. And if you can hear me, if you will share this out on your community tab to get a few more people in here, that'd be awesome. So I didn't have a specific subject to talk about, so I thought I would talk about some collabs and some things that were coming up. So if you know of anything that's coming up, if you will put that in the chat, and I'll try to bring it up where everybody can see it. Hello, Jeffrey W. Welcome in. So I have on my Vineyard Chicks music t-shirt today that I won from Survival Seeds collaboration giveaway live that they have. And this is everybody who's in here. And thank you to you guys who watch this on the replay. Definitely appreciate that. All right. All right. So starting at the beginning, Soaptober is coming up next month in October. Oh, this is like the third or fourth year for that. Hello, Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals. Welcome in. Soaptober is a soap making collab, and it is actually why I started making soap. And it is hosted by Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farms. So that's going to be from the 1st through the 31st of October. Trying to make sure I'm saying hi to everybody. My phone's about to die. It's on about probably less than 20%. So it might die during the slide, but I have it just in case I need to look at something. So I'll have to figure out some kind of video for that collaboration because I do enter that every year. And I'm still on the soap melt and pour. And I did actually start selling soap last year. It's really fun to make. I really like it. Hi, Lori and Bob. How are you? So I'll be making soap again this year, and I'll probably be trying to sell it. So what I did was I made up soap, and I had it in, wrap it in plastic wrap, and then put it in either a little mesh bag or a cute little soap box. And so I sold it last year, and then I sold it the year before. But of course, last year I sold more because it was my third year. So I'm a few years down. Well, maybe it's 2 years. I'm trying to remember if it's 2 years or 3 years. Hello, Deanna. How are you? Presbyterian Gardener, welcome in. And Simply Katie Walks. Hello, hello. Okay, so Soaptober. I'm going to try to put, or I did put all the collabs I'm going to mention in the description box. If you need any more information, you can email me and I can give you more information. Also, hashtag micro dwarf 2526. This collab is hosted by me and Carol from Broke But Bountifully Blessed. This is going to be a micro dwarf tomato collaboration that's going to go on through fall and winter for hydroponics, cracky method, pretty much any kind of indoor growing. It could be in the dirt, it could be in the windowsill, and it is for tomatoes. And if you're interested in joining that collaboration, if you'll let me know, I will get you Carol's email, and you can email her and she will send you some micro dwarf tomato seeds. And we are sending those to Canada. If anybody's interested, we're not going to probably get you as many because we kind of have to just sneak them in to Canada. Hello, Karen Gadielsi. How are you? And so that's what we have going on. And let's see. So that's all for micro dwarf tomatoes. You'll make an entry video. just saying you want to enter the collaboration. It starts November 1st and ends on March 30th. That's Micro Dwarf 2526. And let me know, and we'll get Carol email so she can get you seeds. Now, she's been sending me seeds every time she gets new seeds. She sends me more seeds. I'm like, oh no, more seeds, more seeds. So I'm going to have to find some more places to put the tomatoes. I'm going to have a lot of tomatoes. I already have about 10 micro dwarf tomatoes on my 2 plants right now. It's crazy. Also, I'm just going to briefly mention the Fall Fest giveaway. That's going to start on Monday. Fall Fest giveaway 25. The videos are going to start coming out at 8 o'clock in the morning, Central Standard Time. And they're going to come out from September 29th through October 5th. So if you're signed up for Fall Fest as a collaborator, your videos need to come out between Monday and Sunday. If you don't want to sign up your channel, you can still go by and email and enter all the giveaways. I will have a playlist on my channel that'll have, right now I have 36 channels joined up, so that's a possibility. You have a 1 in 36 chance of winning a prize, a semifinalist prize. And if you end up being a semifinalist, I put all those on the wheel and draw for a grand prize winner. And the grand prize winner will win a prize from every single channel. So at this point, that would be 36 prizes. However, a lot of people joined at the last minute, and some people even joined after the collaboration's already started. So there's a possibility of more coming to the collaboration. But right now I'm sitting on 36. Let's see. And so if you want to enter that collab, you're going to email fallfestgiveaway@yahoo.com. And that is the official Fall Fest email that you need to email so that I can get your name on the list. And then I'll be looking for everybody's videos and putting them all in one playlist. So you can go to that playlist. You could see which videos you've watched. So if you're not entering your channel, you could still enter. You don't have to have a YouTube channel to enter. Your mom and your sister and your cousin, anybody can enter. It's not specifically YouTube related. So you could send this to anybody and they can make a comment and be a possible semifinalist. Heather and I are setting up to do a recipe swap collaboration for November. So if you're interested in joining that, if you will email me or Heather, we'll get your name on the list and we're going to swap the channels. So say Heather and I swap with each other, which we probably won't. We'll probably switch with somebody else. But if it was me and Heather, we would switch a recipe. I would give her 2 recipes to choose from. She would pick one of those 2 recipes and she would make that and make a video on her channel of that recipe. Say if we have a couple of channels that kind of have some different dietary issues, we could kind of match those people up together so they can hopefully, work all that out for your dairy-free and your vegans and things like that, because we have some people like that in our community. So that's going to start on November 1st for that collaboration. So micro dwarf tomato collaboration and recipe swap are going to both be in November. And does anybody know of any collaborations coming up? I know Mike's Chaotic Gardening is doing a WIG collaboration, which is winter indoor growing. So I know that'll be coming up. I don't know exactly when he starts that. I want to say it's December 1st. He only eats seafood. Yeah, well, yeah, you'd need to switch with somebody who could, and that's the kind of things you put it in your email and we can kind of match people up based on some of these dietary things. Of course, I know some of them are unusual. So if you know of any collaborations, if you'll put them in the chat, I will match you guys up. Heather and I have been doing a hashtag HGW, which stands for Healthy Goals Wednesday. We've been doing those on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We switch back and forth between Gail and Heather, myself and Heather, every other week. This week we're going to be doing crafts, and we're going to be talking about, she's going to be doing a craft, and I'm going to be talking about thyroid issues. So if you know anyone who has thyroid issues, come by and bring your tablet so you can make some notes, because I've been doing some research for myself, and I thought I would just share that with you guys. We want to do a tomato variety collaboration, but it depends on if others want to grow a bunch of varieties. Yeah, that's what we're doing with the micro dwarf tomatoes. It's meant to be different varieties, but they're all micro dwarfs. So I don't know if you're talking about for spring or if you're talking about for fall, winter. Does anybody have any? So we're officially in fall now, because it was like September 21st, I think. So does anybody have any plans of any kind of baking or anything like that they're going to do? I've actually been making recipes for my fall collaboration, a series I'm doing just myself. And so I have a playlist started on my channel. So if you're looking for any fall recipes, you might check that out. See if you can find anything you like in there. It's going to have side dishes, main dishes, dips, some hot dips, things like that. But I usually do some kind of a cookie recipe every year. Usually there's always a channel who does a cookie collaboration every year. So I'll have to pick out a recipe for that. But I'm probably going to make pumpkin cake, because I've got 6 pumpkins you need to use. That's a good idea. Yeah, I did for the very first time make my very first pumpkin puree and my very first pumpkin pie made out of homemade puree. I got to say, it is a long process. It is a long process. But I have so for the month of November, I'm going to make several recipes with orange flavored stuff. So if orange flavoring is something you like, the recipes on my channel for November are going to be like orange this, orange that, orange that. So it'll be at least 4 orange variety of recipes for November. So if that's something you like, check it out. It's going to be pretty fun. So I got my prizes for Fall Fest, and I got 1 gift card for Gail's Southern Living, $25 Amazon card, and 1 gift card for Broken Hearts Ministry. So this will be for the grand prize winner on one channel and the grand prize winner on the other channel. Well, it'll actually be the same grand prize winner, but one of these is from Broken Hearts Ministry and one of these is from Gail's Southern Living. So this is my Fall Fest 25 prizes. I love this because all you have to do is throw in an envelope, put a stamp on it, put the address, and boom, it goes out. Super easy. I usually get them ready the night of the big live and get them mailed out the next day. So it's like one of the first couple of prizes they get, other than digital, because they'll already have some digital prizes. Oh no, worms inside of it. Oh no, that's awful. I made a harvest spice bread. Pumpkin apple made the whole house smell good. Oh, that does sound good. Sorry, my allergies are bad, so I have to scratch my poor nose. I'm going to make chrysalis. Huh. I have not heard of that, Jan. Are you making a video on it? I don't think any worms got in, but they were pretty close. Oh, no. A cookie with powdered sugar. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh, thank you for the super sticker, Chris from Kaiser Gaming UT. Thank you so much, Chris. Much appreciated. He just pops in every once in a while and does a random super sticker. Thank you so much, Chris. I still remember who you are. Chris used to come up on my lives occasionally. So I was excited when I got my YouTube check this time. I bought these for the Fall Fest. So I wanted to get that done and get that out of the way. Anybody have any plans to join in collaborations for the fall and winter? I know there's other collaborations going on. Soaptober is being hosted by Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen. There will be all crock pot recipes. And currently right now, for a few more days, Midnight Farmhouse has her Soaptober collaboration. And you can go on her channel and check out her playlist and comment on those videos. And there'll be a big live with the giveaway. And you'll probably even get, she'll probably even do the comment picker from the comment. So go by and check out that collaboration. Who doesn't love a good soup? Ariella's going to do a Fall Fest video. So I know there's several channels will be posting their video for Fall Fest giveaway Monday morning. So be looking for that. But they'll be coming all the way from Monday morning through Sunday. I might even extend it a little bit if someone asks, if someone wants to get on the collaboration at the last minute. There's usually always a few that want to get in when they see the video start popping out. They're like, oh, I wanted to join that collaboration. And they'll email me real quick. So if anyone asks you, just let them know that they can still email me. And then I'll let them know if they can still pop in or not. I'm a watcher of collabs, not a collaborator. Yeah, that's cool. Well, Fall Fest is the giveaway for you because you have a chance to win prizes. And if you're the grand prize winner, you could win 36 prizes. That's a lot of prizes. I'm guessing there'll probably be at least another 4 join. So we're probably going to hit about 40 this year, if not more. And I know there's one more name I need to add to the list that I just got the email, but I haven't updated my list. So it might even be a little bit more than 36. I'm taking my collaborator name straight from email. They went, basically the one on the bottom was first and on like that. And I went ahead and sent the information out when they very first sent the email so that I know, somebody's got to go around and comment on all these videos. So why not be you? You could be a semi-finalist on one of these channels. You can be a semi-finalist on as many channels as pick you. Because in my opinion, you did the work. You did the work. So you deserve to be their semi-finalist. So if you're 1 time, 3 times, that's how many times your name will go on the wheel. That starts on the 29th. So yeah, that'll be Monday. I did the 29th because it was a Monday and I wanted it to come out the very first week of October. And I wanted to try to get the collaboration started and finished in October. I wanted the whole entire collaboration to take place in October. And because of that, I kind of took 2 days from September so it would take all that time. Yeah, Fall Fest is fun. It's just a little super short video. The videos are supposed to be like 3 to 8 minutes long. And I only extended it to 8 minutes because some of the collaborators that are monetized would like for their videos to be 8 minutes long. So I didn't want to deny them that. But they're supposed to be at least 3 minutes because I don't want the videos to hit the short shelf. I want them to come out as a video and the notification comes on and people watch it. If you are a collaborator, if you could share out the videos on your community tab, or even if you're not a collaborator, if you're a supporter of all these people, if you have a community tab, if you would share it out, that'd be awesome. I would still appreciate it. It's your favorite collaboration. Well, I hope you get picked as a semifinalist. Yeah. It is, Fall Fest giveaway is my biggest collaboration of the year. And I do many collaborations. But Fall Fest is the biggest one that I do all year. And I actually started it. Well, I watched other people do it for several years, and I thought to myself, I can totally do this. So I just sat down with a spiral and a pen and wrote down all the details. The good part about being the host of a collaboration is if some of the rules don't work, you can always change them around to fit what you think. And every year, I make little tweaks and changes to try to keep improving the collaboration. And the main thing for you guys who are the supporters is to watch that video all the way through and turn on your notification bell. That way, you won't miss your name being drawn, because that is so sad when your name is drawn and you're the semifinalist and then you didn't turn your notifications on or watch that video. So your friendship with that channel didn't stick. And then you don't know that they just picked their semifinalist winner. And then they turn around and draw another name, or they email me and say, I have no winner. Nobody contacted me. And you missed your chance. So you don't want that to happen. So try to watch that video all the way through so it'll stay. Because if your friendship doesn't stay with that channel, that notification will not come on. So you have to watch the video all the way and turn that bell on so it'll tell you, hey, Ariella has a video out, So, because you want to know. Yeah. Yeah, well, it'll all take place in a month. So more than likely YouTube won't have time in that month to screw everything up. Usually when you lose a notification, it's over months, not over 1 month. And also, say you're busy making dinner and a notification comes up and you click it off. And then the next day, the same person comes up, but you happen to be working in the garden and you click off of it. And you're opening your mail and you're busy, so you click off of it. Well, after you click off of someone's video several times, it turns that notification bell off. I think that's how some of it is happening. I mean, it's just my theory. I could be totally wrong. But I think that's what happens is we clicking that thing off, and we've done it more times than we realize. And then all of a sudden, you're not seeing Ariella's videos, who you watch all the time, because every time it's come up, you just accidentally were busy and you clicked off of it at that time. And it's like, oh, she's not interested in watching those videos anymore. And that wasn't true. But because you clicked off of it, you told them, hey, I don't want to watch this video. And you did it, and it kept track of that. And it's like, okay, she don't want to watch these videos, so we're going to push somebody else to her instead of that person. But you didn't mean to. You were just busy. I don't know. It's just a theory. No, they shouldn't be turning them off. It should be your decision. I agree. The best thing to do, if you realize somebody's notifications off, unsubscribe, resubscribe, turn the notifications on, watch a video and make a comment and start it over, do a restart and see if that helps. That's what I do. Hi, Linda, with another time. How are you? You hit what when she's busy, she hits watch later. Yeah, I have a watch later list. And share the videos. Yes. Good point, Jan. Thank you for bringing that up. So, everybody in the collaboration wants to grow their channel. They may not be doing Fall Fest just to grow their channel. They might be just like giving things away. But for those who are trying to grow their channel, if I share Jan's video and Jen says, oh, look, Gail shared my video. She's like, oh, that's so sweet. Let me share her video. See? And I know Jan, right? But say somebody comes in there like Deanna. I know Deanna, but say Deanna was in the collaboration. She's not. But if she was, say I don't know her and I share her video, then she'll be like, oh, that's so sweet of her to do that. Let me share her video. And what I'm saying is it's a landslide. You know, kindness falls like a landslide. If you're nice to somebody else, they'll be nice to you. And what I try to do, but, you know, it's because I'm the host, but if everybody would do it a little bit, I try to share 5 videos a day, and that may be too much for you guys. But even if you could share 1 or 2 videos a day, but not always the same person. And don't only focus on the big channels. Try to share some of those small channels, because seriously, I know you love so-and-so, but this person over here with the smaller channel really, really needs your help. So try to help some people you don't know, because that's the best way to make a friend is to help them. Help them when they're a small channel, when they really need your help. And then as they grow, they'll be a loyal friend to you. So be nice to those little channels, because they seriously do help you. I will have a playlist. The best way to find the videos for Fall Fest is to go to my playlist, because if you go to the hashtag, it's only going to show you some of the big channels. It's not going to show you the little tiny channels. And you want to comment on all of them to increase your chances. So the Fall Fest 25 official is the Fall Fest playlist. It should be linked in every video. So if you've joined Fall Fest, I would like for you to link the Fall Fest 25 official playlist in the very top of your description box, right under your hashtags, so people can just click on that and go to the next video. But you can also just go to my channel, go to the next one, watch it, go and just keep going down until all the red lines are covered and you know that you've watched them all. Yeah. Yeah, there's a list. I have two shorts out that list the current collaborators. There's one name that's missing from that list because that was the last person to email me and I haven't added their name yet. So all of them are on there but one. So you can go and turn on the notifications. But I will be adding Monday, the whole day. I'll be looking at my phone multiple times and I'll be adding videos all day long. As a matter of fact, for the whole entire week. So if you're in the collaboration and your video's been put out and I haven't put it in the collaboration, yes, please go and check there. That's where all the new videos will come. But yeah, if I haven't put your video in the playlist, email me and I'll add it because I might get busy with something. Now, the very first day, I'm probably going to be lickety-split on it. As the week goes on, I'm going to get a little bit more lax. I'll get into something, like a movie or, something on TV, and I'll miss it. And that's when you email me at the Fall Fest email, and that way I can go in and be sure to add your video. Help is appreciated. At least it is for me. Yeah, totally. So yeah, don't forget to link the playlist in your description box if you're in Fall Fest. That would be very helpful. It'll help those channels to be able to just go after they finish watching your video. They can just go in your description box, click on that playlist, go to the next one, and keep going and going and going. So that would be really awesome. But yeah, my prize is $25 Amazon cards. Purchased these the other day, and I'm just going to stick these in the drawer. So one is from Broken Hearts Ministry and one is from Gail's Southern Living. That will be my prizes for this year. So super easy. All right. So what is your favorite cookies for the fall and winter? Like what is your go-to recipe that you like to make? Or if you're not a baker, then what is your kind that you like to buy? Last year, I found a really cool snickerdoodle. No, not snickerdoodle. It's a shortbread recipe. And you cook it, well, you make it, then you put it in some Christmas sprinkles. And then you kind of smush it down a little bit and put a Hershey's Kiss right there. And so it's so cute. It's like a kiss cookie, like a shortbread kiss cookie, I think is what it's called. But I think I put that recipe out last year. But that is officially now my, pumpkin cream cheese cookies. That sounds really good. But yeah, that's my favorite. Because the cookie itself is not that sweet, but it has that chocolate kiss on top of it, which sweetens it up a little bit. But it's like not an overly sweet cookie. So even if you wanted to leave the Hershey's Kiss off just to have a mild cookie that wasn't overly sweet, it's my favorite. So I do have that recipe if anybody wants it. I'll send it to you. You have a video on your cream cheese pumpkin cookies? Ooh, I need to check that out. Have to try that out. But yeah, that's my favorite recipe now. I also I have an old-fashioned butter cookie recipe, and it is no joke. It's like 3 sticks of butter. It is no joke on the butter cookie. It is so good, though. It's delicious. It is like the best cookie ever, but is not healthy. Not a healthy cookie, but a good cookie. Does anybody in here like pie? Like, what's your favorite pie? Are you pumpkin, apple, pecan? Yeah, I'll have to check out your video, Deanna. Is it Deanna or Diana? I think it's Diana, right? Hot pecan pie, that's me too. My first choice is pecan pie. Second choice is apple pie, but I really prefer apple pie to be hot. Black moon cookies, oatmeal raisin, and caramel apple cookies. Caramel apple cookies, is that a thing? Oh my gosh. I totally have to look that up. I would love that. Caramel apple cookies. Yum. Deanna. Okay, that I've been saying it, Deanna, but I saw the I there and I thought, am I saying it wrong? But for some reason, I knew it was Deanna, but the I confused me. Apple crumb pie. The old-fashioned vanilla ice cream. Oh, that sounds delicious. Shuffly pie. I've never heard of it. Do you have a video on it, Miss Jamie? If not, you need to make one. You see me with the finger. You need to make a pie. Make a video on the pie. Anything with caramel, yes. I love caramel. My mom does not like caramel, but I like caramel. I've never made caramel, actual making of caramel. I've never done that, but I like caramel flavored stuff. Pie is always good. I'll take any of them. That's what Ariella said. Yeah, I really don't like I actually for many, many years I thought I didn't like pumpkin pie. But then I made my own pumpkin pie out of sugar pie pumpkins that I grew and made my own puree. And I realized I like homemade pumpkin pie, and I like it when I can control the seasonings of the pumpkin pie. And it was delicious. Out of the pie, which is 8 pieces, I ate 3 of my own pie. But that's very unusual. I've made pumpkin pie for other people, but I don't eat it. I just follow the recipe and make it. But like a thumbprint cookie with caramel. Ooh, where you would put the jam. Oh, so good. Sounds delicious. Shoe fly. Shoe fly pie. I hope it doesn't have flies in it because that doesn't sound very good. Chess pie. I I think I've had chess pie actually. Oh, Reese's pie. Yeah, that sounds good. Apple and chocolate cream pie. Yeah, I like chocolate cream pie. I like chocolate cream pie, but I like it with the whipped cream on it, not the meringue. I'm sorry to say, guys, because you're going to freak out on this one. I am not a meringue person. I prefer the ones with the whipped cream on it. Joe Hupp has been a member for 41 months. Thank you, Joe. Blueberry pie. I've never had a blueberry pie, I don't think. I don't think I've had a blueberry pie. I've had blueberry pancakes, blueberry muffins, and blueberries by themselves, and a blueberry smoothie. How in the world have I been a member here for almost 4 years? I don't know, Joe, but you have. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. I hope you knew you were a member for 4 years. Real whipped cream, yeah. I've been making I've been making real whipped cream for about 3 years. I'm not saying I never buy the Cool Whip tub, but I do know how to make it, and I do prefer it. I do prefer it. Squash pie. Is it like a dinner pie, or is it a dessert pie? You love anything blueberry? Yeah, I like a lot of blueberry stuff. Strawberry person. So do you like strawberry pie? I don't honestly know. It's set up on an automatic thing, Joe. So I guess if you don't intend it, you have to take it off the rotation. You remember signing up? I like most pies. Pumpkin, chocolate. You're cracking me up, Joe. Yeah, every once in a while I go and check to see who I have as members, who I'm members of their channel on. Ariella gifted a membership to somebody. Thank you, Ariella. It's a dessert pie with butternut squash. I could see how butternut squash would be good in a pie because it has kind of a sweet flavor. It kind of reminds me a little bit of sweet potato or like yams. All of that kind of has a specific flavor to me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Berries are your favorite. Strawberry, blueberry. Yeah. Sometimes, though, I'll skip the pie and skip the cake and skip the cookies and just have a piece of cheesecake. I love cheesecake. I even like key lime pie. I like key lime pie sometimes, just as a change. I'm looking at my card to see if I wrote down anything I didn't talk about here. What is everybody having for dinner tonight? Jan, Simply Jan Homestead, do you have a specific topic for your live tonight? Chocolate cheesecake, yeah. I'm trying to think. I've never made a chocolate cheesecake before. There's the link to Jan's live at 6, which will start in about 19 minutes. Just had Culver burgers and fries. Culver burgers, is that like a restaurant, like a burger joint? Sounds good. We're gonna have pizza. We're gonna have pizza tonight. Corned beef and cabbage. That sounds good. Just going to be shooting the breeze. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. I wrote down a few collaborations, and I just titled this "RaNdOmNeSs" because I was like, well, whatever comes up. I don't have a specific subject tonight. I'm just going to talk about different things. Okay, thank you for coming in, Mimi. Have a good night. Is a place up here to eat. Oh, that's cool. Cheddar brats and cucumber salad. Sounds good, Jan. Hot roast beef, open-faced sandwich here. That sounds good. Okay, Mimi's having Burger King. Corned beef and cabbage. Sounds good, Joe said. Chuck a bit of white sauce and it's amazing. Yeah, I like white sauce. Did you get some ice cream for later? Yeah. Salmon and green beans. Sounds good, Ann, and healthy. Fish and roasted eggplant. Sounds good. Healthy. Y'all are making me hungry, Jen said. She might cook some chili. Might cook some zucchini too. Sounds good. I don't have any zucchini left. My zucchini's gone. The only zucchini I have left is I shredded some bags of zucchini, but I really don't know how many I have. I just, every time I would get more than I could eat, I would shred it and put it in 2 to 3 cup increments and put it in the freezer. I say 3 because the zucchini bread calls for 2 cups, but I usually make it with 3 cups or more. It makes it really moist. So, but when you use shredded zucchini from the freezer, when you preserve your food, you have to, strain out all that water so that your zucchini bread doesn't come out too moist, So Joe Hupp is having hot dogs with cheese, bacon, onion, tomato sauce, and ketchup and mustard. Oh, that's what you had last night. Hot dog sounds good. Sounds good. We're going to have pizza. So simple. Dairy Queen last night. So I have Dairy Queen all the way up there. Dairy Queen seems to be everywhere because we have Dairy Queens here too. Got an Instacart subscription. Cool. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm guessing, I think a crock pot would be really good. Like if you were going to cook in a room, I think a crock pot would be a great thing to cook in because you could kind of like right after you have your lunch, you could start cooking your dinner in the crock pot or even in the morning and just have it cook all day and just keep trying it to see if your veggies are soft enough. Yeah, definitely, Ariella. I hope you're saving to get out of that place. Yeah. Joe Hupp, Ariella, Viking Venture and Victuals, is also in Australia. So I want to ask you guys, Joe and Ariella, it's Friday night here. So how is Saturday looking? Is Saturday a good day? Because I don't know yet if it's a good day or not. Should I just like stay in bed tomorrow or? 700-watt microwave. Yeah, microwave would be good too. When I can afford it, I'll move. Yeah. I sure hope you got a savings account, saving some money, Ariella, because you don't need to be living there very long. Ariella is in Queensland. I'm in New South Wales. So y'all are probably really far away from each other, right, Joe? Hi, John. How are you? Hunting and stuff with JJ. What's up? My husband's going to actually get to go hunt this year. So we went to an RV park and we met the couple there. Really nice. And we both made a video talking about his RV park. And he was really happy about that. So he offered for my husband to go up there and go hunting. So we have planned a trip to go hunting in November. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness somebody else is over there. Yeah. Ariella, where are you by? What's the big city by you, Ariella? Just curious. Yes, Jan. Simply Jan Homestead is on next. She will be on in 13 minutes. If someone could put the link to Jan's live in the chat, that'd be awesome. Got to go. My fish is ready. Enjoy your dinner, Karen Gailsi. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Me and my son-in-law are going hunting this year. It's been a few years since we went. Yeah. I haven't been in a while, but I'm happy that hubby's going to get to go this year. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to be on the trip, but I'm not going to go for the hunting part. I'm just going to go like hang out and do other stuff. I'll entertain myself. I'm good at that. Hubby works a lot, so I'm used to being by myself. I'm used to being by myself more than I'm used to being with people. Honestly, that's gonna in turn make me a hermit or something. But I mean, you guys, I talk to you guys. There's several people in this chat that I actually talk to on the phone. There's several people in this chat that I actually text with. So I'm in communication with multiple people that are in the YouTube community. I have probably 30. I have probably about 30 YouTubers in my phone. Honestly, female though. They're female YouTubers. Hi, Robin. Yep. So, yeah, I have all of you guys to socialize with. I also have a cool group chat of some ladies. Really fun. Really fun. We talk about YouTube stuff. It's really cool. Turn you into a loner. Yeah. Well, you know, you could still get out and do things during the day, Ariella. You know, there's got to be some pretty decent people over there that you can make friends with. Penny's surgery went well. Thank you. Oh, what kind of surgery did she have, Jan? Was it knee surgery? I know somebody was having knee surgery. A lot of people were. I actually had to go to the doctor and get lab work myself, and I do not like doing that. So I did not have fun with that. But I'm glad she got through her surgery. That's good. Her shoulder. Okay. My pastor at my church had a heart attack. And they said they went in, they found out his heart is good. But he's had a triple bypass now. And he is, I believe, 72. And yeah. So I went to the store and I bought a get well card. So I don't know exactly when he's getting home, but I wanted him to have a card, a sentiment from us when he gets home, so he knows that we're thinking about him. But we've been asking about him through his son is friends with my husband. And then my stepdaughter is in the family of the pastor. She married the pastor's grandson. Wondering about Penny. Oh, yeah. I haven't told you guys my good news. Some of you guys don't know my good news, but some of you do. So for you guys who don't know my good news, I am going to be a grandmother. My daughter is having a baby. She is going to have a baby in March. So I'm going to be a grandmother for the first time. Thank you, Anne. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about that, but I'm glad to hear that his heart is good. I was worried about damage and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think I've told this in a live yet, but I am going to be a grandmother for the first time. And I have already told my stepdaughter that I want to be a mamaw, like my grandmother was a mamaw. And so that would make my husband Papaw, because my grandparents were Mamaw and Papaw. And then I had another set that was Granny and Pawpaw, but I didn't really want to be called Granny. That does not sound fun. So I'm going to be a Mamaw. Yeah, I've never been a grandma before. I'm super excited. I have a little room that's going to be a guest room. And as I'm setting it up for a guest room, I'm also thinking about keeping it really kind of bare and simple so that the child we could put a bassinet in there. There'll be a little twin bed for a guest bed. We thought about putting possibly a bassinet in there, while the baby's little. And I thought a bassinet would be cool because you could move it from the living room to the bedroom so that it could be quiet. And then as it gets older, it can use the twin bed in there. And I thought I might make the decorations in there kid-friendly things and kind of just keep it where there's not too much for them to be digging around in as they get older. And that will kind of just like be a little guest room, but also like a playroom. So I'll have my very first grandson or granddaughter. So I'm super excited about that. I haven't told you guys yet, but finally I said, and I meant to write it down, but I just remembered. I just happened to remember. So this will be my first grandchild. And so I'm excited. Hubby's excited. They took us out to eat a while back. Sorry. Oh, goodness. Okay. Is it done? Are we done? They took us out to eat and they gave hubby a little box that had a little onesie and a little bonnet. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to stop sneezing. My allergies have been bad. I actually just had a doctor visit for a sinus infection. Thank you. Sorry. My allergies are a mess right now. So Simply Jan Homestead will be starting her live in about 5 minutes. So if somebody could put the link up for her channel one more time, and we could start popping over there for like a love raid. You could stay 5 more minutes or you could pop over there, whatever you want to do. But tell her you came from Gail's channel. Put some hearts in the chat and say love raid from Gail. I would appreciate it if you did that. So she'll know I told y'all to go over there and say hello to her. And she's going to have a RaNdOmNeSs chat too. So she's going to be talking about random subjects. You never know what they're going to talk about over there. Movies, music, meetups, all kinds of stuff. So we'll have a live coming up to talk about the Texas meetup. See you there. See you there. Yes, yes. Definitely. Yeah, we have a super easy dinner plan. So I'll be throwing that in soon. And then I'll have plenty of time to go over and be in Jan's chat because I'll have my dinner will be super easy to cook. So try to make it easy for myself. Yeah, I'll see you guys all over there at Simply Jan Homestead. So I'm going to go ahead and end this about 4 minutes early. And we'll go by and say hi to Jan and see what she's up to over there. And I'm sure she'll have a bunch of people and go over there and tell her you came from over here and let her know. And on the Fall Fest giveaway live, I moved the time up to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're still here and you're in the collaboration, change that time from 5 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I moved it up. So it will be a full 2-hour live from 4 to 6 because I didn't want to click into Jan's live. So I decided to move it up to 4. I haven't set up the live yet, but when I do, I'm going to set it for 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're putting the time of the live in your video, put 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That way I'll have 2 full hours to give away the door prizes and draw for the grand prize winner. So that way I won't step on Jan's toes on her live. So I appreciate all of you guys coming in here tonight. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope you have some fun stuff planned. I don't have too much planned, really. Have a couple of videos I need to do. No, I don't think I saw yours yet. I think you left a message and I went and looked and I couldn't find it. So I'll go back over to your channel and see if I can find it. But thank you so much for doing that. Much appreciated. So we're all going to go over and give Jan a love raid from this channel. If you'll go over to Simply Jan Homestead and tell her you came from over here, do some hearts in her channel so she knows. And I am going to go, guys, and throw my dinner in real quick. So if you guys have any, let's see, not sure how much I will get done. A cyclone is expected. Oh no. Oh no. Well, the good thing about Fall Fest is you have a full week to get out your videos. So you have from Monday all the way through Sunday. So you have a full 7 days to get your video out. So that should be plenty of time. So Ariella has put the link over to Jan's channel right here. So you can click on that and go straight to her channel. You guys have a great night and have a blessed weekend and have some fun this weekend. Enjoy your family. Bye, guys.